I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure on Salt Lake's East Bench with Dylan, and we're going hawking for bunnies and birds.
Dylan is a young male Harris hawk. He travels around on the fist of his partner, Eric McGill.
Well, I love Harris hawks. They're incredible personality. They're very social birds in the wild, so when we work with them in captivity, they have that real social behaviors. They want to be with us more than lots of other birds that are very solitary.
With their four-legged partner grouse beating the brush, Eric and Dylan are hunting for rabbits, quail, pigeons, whatever might be available. This is the 4,000-year-old sport of falconry. The Harris hawk hunts off Eric's fist, in contrast to peregrine or other falcons that sky hundreds of feet overhead, then dive on their prey. Eric says that kind of falconry is just not feasible on Salt Lake's East Bench.
Pretty much nowadays, it'd be nearly impossible to fly a large falcon like a peregrine falcon around a place like this. They require so much space and sky that you may have roads and fences and different obstacles by the time your bird actually goes down on game.
Eric and Dylan have an arrangement. Eric will provide food and shelter, and Dylan will hunt and usually return to Eric's fist. But he's still a wild bird and could head off on his own at any time. Eric is more than just a falconer. He's a showman, an environmental advocate. He takes Dylan and his 3 other birds of prey, or raptors, on the road, to schools, scout meetings, anywhere folks want an entertaining and educational outing.
He's not a peregrine falcon. He's very, very similar. Similar size and shape to our peregrine falcon we have here in Utah. This guy here is a saker falcon. In the wild, he comes from Africa. And their version of the peregrine falcon.
This night, Eric has brought his birds to the Cub Scout pack meeting at St. Ambrose Church. He wows the crowd.
I started raising this guy.
With this gorgeous young bird.
This is a barn owl. This is Summit the barn owl. And like I said, he was just a baby this year. 6 months old, fully grown now. Birds grow really fast.
I've always been into birds and wildlife and falconry ever since I was a kid. Decided 2 years ago just to really follow my dreams and my passions. Started Earthwings, started doing these educational programs.
Dylan steals the show by flying around the room.
Once a bird is trained, it's not like it's trained forever. I have to keep working with them. If I stop working with the birds, they'll start reverting back to their wild tendencies, their wild nature. So I have to spend hours and hours a day. It requires, again, a lot of discipline.
Eric is a big hit at public events such as Saturday Market at Pioneer Park, where patrons love to have their pictures taken with the birds, including this not a great horned owl.
This is Bubo the eagle owl. He's a Eurasian eagle owl, the old world cousin of our great horned owl we have here in North America. They're the largest species of owl on the planet. There'd only be one owl bigger than this guy, and it'd be his wife, the female eagle owl. He's got about a 5-foot wingspan. She'd have a 7-foot wingspan.
Eric uses these programs to advocate for preservation of open space for wildlife. He says he is losing many of his favorite hawking grounds.
We're losing a lot of it. Just in my lifetime, 30 years watching development along here on the east bench of Salt Lake, it changes, and every year I see a change.
And whether he is hunting or just exercising Dylan, Eric just can't get enough of these excursions into the wild.
Anytime I can be out connecting with nature is a good day for me.
Reece Stein, at your leisure in Salt Lake City.